Alright, welcome back to the channel. Here I'm showing you my meal prep that I usually prep for my day. I'm going to be prepping my asparagus daily still. I like my asparagus thick. This is the top sirloin I get. I typically go tends to have a sale sometimes, so I usually get their steaks. This is the seasoning I get from Trader Joe's, and it's delicious. I just want you guys to see again how fresh these asparaguses are. So here, after I cook my steak, I let it sit for a little bit, and then I slice them into thin pieces just because I like to eat them thinner. I like to eat with my hands for some reason, so usually with steak, asparagus, I tend to just eat with my fingers. I know I'm barbaric, but I just feel like it's fun to eat that way. I don't know why, especially except for fish. I definitely use utensils for that, but look how good they came out. A little bit pink. Alright, so here we're doing our lat pull downs. I don't know, these are the workouts you guys want to see because some of it is kind of repetitive, but here I can see, you can see how I'm bringing it down. I'm really pulling with my elbows, bringing it in, making sure I'm really contracting those back muscles. My back has definitely come a long way from when I first started lifting, so it's really great seeing progress. I really recommend recording videos just for yourself, just to even see. Here I'm doing wide grip rows, making sure I'm pulling towards my belly button and squeezing my back. I'm trying to keep my head neutral because sometimes I tend to use my neck, and that's when I get really a tense neck, so I really try to keep my pulling not too crazy, no jerking or anything. So I'm pulling it back and holding it for 2 seconds. There we go. So here I did about 4 sets of 15. So let me know, guys, if you guys like me doing workout videos or voiceovers or what other videos you guys want me to do, just so I kind of get an idea. I feel like some of my stuff is starting to get repetitive. So here I'm doing bent over rows, single arm rows, really trying to keep my back straight and not bouncing as much as I'm trying not to. Okay. And then we switched arms, also 4 sets of 15. Here's another day where I did some upper body work. I did curls, bicep curls here. I did doing bicep curls. I did about 3 sets of 30, 15 on each for each arm. Definitely seen a lot more definition in my arms and my biceps, especially. That's always been my weak point. I even seen a little vein pop out, a little worm on my right side. Alright, so here is another day where I'm doing incline push-ups. I remember when I couldn't even do any push-ups, let alone like an incline push-up. So for those who can't do a push-up right now, like, don't get discouraged. I've done a lot of practice doing push-ups. I started off with doing them on my knees. I would do like 1 or 2 and then just finish off with the push-ups on my knees. So it just takes time and patience. So just keep at it, you know, 1 day at a time. Maybe do 3 1 week and then slowly add more reps throughout the week, and then you're gonna be able to get there. Yeah. So here I am admiring my abs. I don't think I've ever seen my abs like thick and full like that. So I'm just doing a video to record.
Getting to the point of prep where I am getting a little bit more hungry. I'm getting a little bit more tired, a lot faster, because right now I'm not doing a lot of like artificial sugars, or I'm not doing any of the monster drinks or anything. It's just strictly I would have coffee. I'll really try to limit the coffee intake. I would have about probably max 3 cups a day, just for my care, and sometimes I'll treat myself to Starbucks, but you know, that eventually adds up. So I try to stick to the plan as close as I can. Try not to add any additives. I found mustard being really good right now, so that's the thing. Mustard and hot sauce have been the 2 main things that I've been adding on to my meals. So I'm really keeping control of not overdoing it. So just keeping myself in check and making sure that I'm still going out and doing things. Making sure I'm studying for my dietitian exam, making sure I am going out. Like Disneyland makes me happy, so I try to do things that, so I'm not always just thinking about prep, because eventually if you do that, you're going to always think about, oh, when's my next meal? I'm hungry, because usually when I get those cues is when I'm bored. So that's something that I want to really overcome, is just not eat when I'm bored, or if I'm anxious, or if I'm hungry. I feel like nowadays a lot of people tend to do that and try to eat food for the nutrients and for fuel. So instead of like eating food because of the way you feel, it makes it a lot easier for the process. So right now, each week I've been dropping a pound a week. So progress is going good. I just wished I just needed to come in a little bit leaner, tighter. Definitely this prep is is different from all the preps I've done, but I've seen my results a lot faster. So the weight I'm currently at is about 110, and that's the weight I usually am going into a show, so into peak week. Actually, I'm about 111, so it's a big change, because I've never seen myself anything lighter than 110. So I definitely, in the future, I want to be able to be at 110 but more lean muscle. So now I'm still trying to lose some of the body fat. I'm trying to get more leanness in my lower body. I've always struggled with that, and my midsection. So that's something that I'm going to be definitely working on during the preps. So I'm going to be busting my butt doing the cardio, making sure that I'm doing all the weights, picking up heavy enough weights to where I can complete the reps and the sets and not overtraining. One of the big things that I didn't do this prep was really making sure that I'm not overtraining. I'm really listening to my body. So before, I would train 7 days a week, do cardio 7 days, fasted, and cardio after my workout. So this time I'm just doing the cardio after my workout, having a rest day. So a rest day would include either not going to the gym at all and just staying active, or just doing cardio for that day. So it really does help doing that. So I told you I've been not having any artificial sugars, sticking to only 2 packs of gum, and I think I started that for about 3 weeks, and that seems to help put a lot of the water and bloatness away, because I guess I was doing a little bit more obsessively towards the end, where I was chewing like almost a pack a day. So definitely took that out. Feeling. Alright, so I'll talk about the feeling. So today's workout, I mainly focused on the back. My back and my upper body has been coming pretty well together, so it's just my lower body. I think I just have to be patient, like I've never seen my body at this point so early into prepping a show. So I'm really excited to see that. I put a lot of work into it this time, making sure I'm not stressing and sleeping. My coach told me that I need to sleep. I need to at least have 7 hours of sleep, so I'm making sure that I'm getting that in, sleeping, and making sure I'm eating my meals every 3 hours. So in between, like when I train clients, I'm making sure that I'm able to do that to fit into my meals, so I don't burn myself out. Overtraining, no artificial sugars this week, making sure that I'm staying in that positive mindset. So really feeling good about this prep. Of course there's gonna be days where I feel like crap, or I feel like doing cardio halfway, I just can't do it. There's times where I literally broke down doing it after cardio. Like I needed to lay down before I even get into my car. So I think I have a video of that. So yep, I'll talk to you guys later.